At 21, I was exhausted when I should have been full of energy. If I would have known these things, then everything would have been different. These 21 simple changes gave me insane all-day energy, even now with 3 little kids. And most of them are embarrassingly simple. Now, I'm not just giving you random tips. These are grouped into a few key energy levers, I'm calling them. So you can focus on what actually moves the needle, and they'll be easy to follow and use in real life. Make sure you watch until the end. I'll be sharing my #1 energy tip that every new mom needs. Now, this is gonna sound too simple, but energy lever #1 is stop ruining your sleep. So you're gonna do 4 cheat codes to accomplish that. Cheat code 1, get your phone out of your room at night. I used to wake up constantly without realizing why. My phone was on the table right beside my head, and I knew the scrolling before bed was not good for my sleep. But even when I didn't touch it, through the night, the phone's buzzes and frequencies were subtly and often not so suddenly waking me up. Once I moved it across the room and then eventually out of my room and used a good old-fashioned alarm clock, I slept more deeply and actually woke up feeling rested. And a bonus was it wasn't right beside me when I woke up in the morning, which meant I wasn't looking at it first thing in the morning, which is totally another habit that can ruin your energy. Cheat code 2, dim the lights after dinner. Some nights I felt like it took forever to fall asleep, no matter what. Then I learned that my house, my home, was just way too bright in the evenings. Dim lights signal to your body that it's nighttime, it's time to rest. Melatonin kicks in, and suddenly falling asleep was pretty much effortless. Cheat code 3, no screens before bed. I used to scroll 10, 20, 60 minutes right before going to sleep. Then I learned that blue light from screens tells your brain that it's daytime, so it was totally messing with my sleep cycles. Even 20 to 30 minutes screen-free before bed made a noticeable difference in how energized I felt the next morning. Cheat code 4, connect instead of consume at night. So instead of scrolling, I started talking with my husband, having more meaningful conversations, reading a book, or doing a 5-minute stretch. That small shift allowed my nervous system to calm down and helped me to actually unwind, something that scrolling never did. It's just wild how a few minutes of connection, whether it's with another person or my own body stretching it out or a good book, could completely change how I sleep. The second energy lever is to lock in your sleep schedule. Cheat code 5 is go to bed the same time every night. I used to stay up at wildly different times and then wonder why I was exhausted. Trained my body to wind down naturally, and then I started waking up refreshed, even without an alarm. Cheat code 6 is to wake up at the same time every morning. So even after a rough night, I would still get up at the same time. And this way, my body was in that rhythm, and I stopped feeling like a zombie because our bodies love rhythms. They love to know what's happening. So this one should be especially simple if you're also doing cheat code 5 and going to bed at the same time every night. Cheat code 7 is so easy, okay? You have to do it. Keep your room cooler at night. Lowering the room temperature just a couple of degrees made sleep deeper and more restorative for me. It was one of those changes that was just so dead simple to do, didn't really require motivation or a lot of work, and it really helped me to consistently wake up feeling energized instead of groggy. The next energy lever is you need to fix your mornings. Here's how you do that. Cheat code 8. Get sunlight first thing instead of looking at your phone. Step outside for 5 minutes, even 2 minutes. Just don't pick up that phone until after you step outside and have a few quiet minutes of daylight in your eyes. It has been so worth it for both my physical and my mental health. Cheat code 9, drink a glass of water first. I used to get headaches all the time, and I assumed it wasn't dehydration because I was sipping water all day long. Then I tracked how much water I was drinking, and I was shocked. I was only drinking 2 or 3 cups a day. So drinking 1 cup first thing just jump starts my hydration, which also helps me to remember throughout the day, oh yeah, I need to drink. That drastically reduced my headaches and gave me way more energy than I expected. Just start with 1 glass in the morning. Cheat code 10, add a little pinch of salt to your water. Now, when I was getting 8 cups of water finally, I thought it felt great. Then I discovered electrolytes. Even just a pinch of real salt in your water helps your body absorb it better, and suddenly I had even better energy all day. And I actually required less water to feel more hydrated. If you are realizing that your energy isn't about doing more, it's about the right small changes, I have a free workshop where I walk you through the process that I took to actually get my energy back. The link for that is down below. The 4th energy lever is to stop the morning crash. Cheat code 11 is to eat a high protein breakfast. I used to start with cereal or toast, whatever tasty thing, and I'd crash mid-morning. Swapping in protein instead gave me consistent morning energy, and I didn't need a mid-morning snack to survive. Cheat code 12 is to eat the same 1 or 2 breakfasts on repeat. Decision fatigue was real. I'd be trying to figure out new breakfast ideas all the time and just feel exhausted before the day even started. So repeating the same breakfast saved my brain and boosted my energy because I was getting that same high protein breakfast every day. Oh my gosh, this is really awesome. Okay, well, let's clean you off. The 5th energy lever is to balance your blood sugar. 3 cheat codes for that one. Cheat code 13, eat protein or fiber before carbs or treats. I had no idea for the longest time that eating carbs on their own was causing me so many ups and downs in my energy. Eating protein or fiber paired with carbs or sweet things kept me steady all day. You know, eat some cheese with your crackers, eggs with your toast, cottage cheese with fruit. Just never eat a carb alone, and it is a game changer. Mom, I'm here. Cheat code 14 is to eat a high protein dinner. Focusing on making and eating a high protein dinner made a huge difference in my energy the next day because I was full until bedtime, not binge snacking, and not experiencing like crazy blood sugar swings while I was sleeping. Cheat code 15 is keep a protein snack in every bag. Whenever you go out, do not leave home without a protein snack. This has saved me so many times. I'd be out and about, longer than I expected, and I'd start to get hungry, and you see the fast food signs for like donuts at Tim Hortons here in Canada, or some disgusting fast food thing that tastes amazing. And just having a little bit of beef jerky in my bag, it saved me from impulse buying those nasty things that would have sent my blood sugar and energy on a roller coaster. So if you want something with no prep or thought required, just keep some beef jerky or some other preserved meat that doesn't have to be refrigerated, or maybe nuts, in your bags, and this will save you. Energy lever number 6 is use movement for energy. 2 cheat codes for that. Cheat code 16, take a little walk after meals. This is another great hack for blood sugar stability that really works. Quick 10-minute walk, or even just, moving around your house, like sweeping my floors, that helped keep my energy stable. Cheat code 17 is 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, of yoga or stretching. If you feel like you don't have enough time for a full workout, that's fine. Just stretching or gentle yoga can wake up your body and just give you that little energy boost, that little bit of movement. And anyone can do that. It's so unintimidating. Just pull up a YouTube video. There's so many 5-minute stretch videos out there. And that is the way that I made movement a built-in part of my morning. Number 7 is hydration that actually works. So I mentioned this a little bit before, but tracking your water, cheat code 18. For a long time, I thought I drank enough, but tracking it revealed that I totally wasn't. And once I finally got hydrating myself consistently, my energy improved significantly. So just track your water, see how much you're drinking. G code 19 is switch to filtered water. Filtered water tastes better, so I just naturally wanted to drink more, and more water meant more energy. Plus, cutting down on the chemicals you consume frees up energy because your body can spend it on you instead of cleaning up that stuff that shouldn't be there. Energy lever 8 is reduce decision fatigue. And one way I do this, cheat code 20, is keep a list of easy meals. I used to waste mental energy figuring out dinner every night, and I would search for hours, literally hours, trying to find new recipes. Now I just have a list of simple meals that my family likes, and I just meal plan from that list. This freed up my brain and energy to do so many other things. The last energy lever is protect your sleep as a mom. Cheat code 21, the last one, and my number one advice to new moms is to reduce full night wake-ups. So before I became a mom, I thought that constant waking and tending to the baby in the middle of the night would be unavoidable, just part of the job, meaning I would be exhausted all the time. Luckily, I learned before I had kids that it didn't have to be that way. From the very beginning with my babies, I have slept in a way that lets me respond quickly when they stir, so neither of us fully wakes up. If a baby gets too upset, it takes so much longer to calm them down. So the key is to respond early before frustration sets in. For me, that's looked like safely co-sleeping and nursing. And as soon as my baby starts to stir, I wake up just enough to feed her and we both drift back to sleep happily. Now, I know co-sleeping isn't for everyone. And if it's not for you, just have a crib or a bassinet right beside your bed. That's going to help you respond quickly before your baby gets really frustrated, and you'll get a lot more rest. People always ask me after I have a baby, I have 3, are you getting any sleep? How are you doing? Is she letting you sleep? And I can honestly say, yeah, I feel great. So my baby and I both sleep well, and I have lots of energy. So I really recommend every single mom of a new baby at least consider co-sleeping. It has been a total game changer for my energy. And I'm not that mom that's exhausted for months after having a baby. So you don't need to do all 21 of these right now. Just pick one, the smallest one that feels totally doable, and start there. And if you want help figuring out which energy cheat code you should start with, go watch my free workshop next. It'll walk you through step by step. And if you want to see what happened when I quit 6 totally normal mom habits, watch this video.